is really not great. It's not like super great. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh good, my knee didn't blow out. Things are going great. What's up, y'all? So I picked a really dumb time to film some tutorials because I've blown my knee out wrestling. Hence all these beautiful marks on my legs. I've been getting needled and cupped and all sorts of things, which we're gonna do in a future video. We're gonna show you how that works. But my bestie is here and we're gonna take advantage of filming and show you some shit. Because here's the reality, most of us don't learn how to deadlift. And more of us need to know how to deadlift because it is one of the most functional, practical lifts. So we're gonna cover the 3 main lifts. In this first video, we're gonna go over the deadlift, then we're gonna go over the squat, even though I can barely squat right now, and then we're gonna go over the bench press.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So come with me, and we're gonna start with a really light bar. And some of you might even find the bar on its own really heavy. It's 45 pounds or 20 kilos if you're outside the United States. So when you come up to the bar, you're gonna put the bar basically in the middle of your shoelaces, all right? You're gonna stand shoulder width apart, and being shoulder width apart is the traditional normal stance. There's also what's called a sumo stance, which is out here, where your legs are basically lined up with the rivets on the side of the bar. So we're gonna do a traditional or conventional, some call it either. So you come up to the bar, you're gonna cut your foot in half with the bar. You're gonna cross your arms, and I'll point out that this was taught to me by 𝗚𝗏𝗏, forget his last name, but he is one of Australia's strongest men, and his technique is dope. Because if you notice on my body, I have a really long torso and short, stubby legs, and my arms are kind of short. So I'm not a big, huge fan of heavy deadlifting because I always used to hurt my back until I learned this setup. So shout out to 𝗚𝗏𝗏. So basically, cut your feet in half, cross your arms over your body. You're gonna unlock your knees. So just slightly unlock them. And then the cue is to think about shutting the car door with your butt, all right? So you're gonna sit your hips back and lean forward until you feel a deep stretch in your hamstrings, which are back here. So as soon as that starts to tighten up and you're like, oh shit, I need to stretch more. That is when you're going to grab the bar right outside of your legs. You're gonna bend your knees until your shins touch the bar. You're gonna pull back as if you're trying to bend the barbell around your shins, this way. What that does is it activates your lats, your wings, okay? So you're gonna come here, you'll pull it across your shins, and you're gonna take your knees and push them into your elbows. See my butt? Come around from behind and watch it light up. You know that's right. So you push into your elbows with your knees, and that's gonna activate your glutes, your butt. That silly word that always says flutes when you go to send somebody a text instead of glutes, right? And then from there, you're just gonna push into your feet and stand up while you drag the bar up your legs. And that is how you execute a deadlift. And the reverse of that is just coming back down nice and slow and letting the bar drag across your legs the entire time. So let's review. You come up to the bar, you let the bar cut your feet in half, cross your arms, unlock your knees, sit your hips back until you feel a deep stretch in your hamstrings, right there. Then we're gonna come down, grab the bar, bend our knees until the shins touch, go to pull the bar like you're pulling it across your shins, push your knees into your elbows, and stand up. We want to control the weight back down and start again. So that is how you effectively deadlift. All right, y'all, we're going to go through a squat setup. Even though this is a Smith machine, there's nothing wrong with using a Smith machine. They're great for several reasons. I don't even know if I can squat right now. It's like I said, my knee is incredibly jacked up. But when you come into the squat rack, right? You're gonna pull your scapula together, okay? So you're making a little shelf back there, and you wanna make your entire body super tight. So your feet are outside of your shoulders, all right? So again, we're gonna unlock our knees, and we're gonna squeeze our butt. So you're gonna squeeze it super tight, okay? And then you're gonna imagine your feet are on dinner plates. Now come look at my quads. So imagine you're on dinner plates and you're turning out on the dinner plates, going this way, okay? So like this, like you're dragging your foot across the ground, but you're really not. So you can see that activates my quads straight away, right? So you got your bar, you're on your dinner plates, you're turning them out, unlock your knees, and you're gonna sit your hips back. And this whole time, you're squeezing your butt. Important fundamentals when you are doing a squat is turning on your feet like as if they're on dinner plates to activate your glutes. You're also gonna brace yourself. So you're gonna lock the front of your rib cage down and this part of your hip. So it's like a C, right? So this comes down, this goes in. There you go. You're gonna pull your shoulders back, make yourself very taut, very tight. And then there's a little pillow back there, or there will be if you just started working out. The goal is to build muscles back there. I don't wanna hear any of this.
Oh, I don't want to bulk up. I just want to tone.
Fuck that, okay? No. The name of the game is called Get Massive. But you know how many times I get stopped in the street? I stop traffic because motherfucking dudes are looking at my legs. Like, damn, I wish I had that bitch's legs. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do, but you can't because you're a dude and you got narrow hips. No, I'm just kidding. You can build legs, guy, girl, doesn't matter. You just gotta do what I say. Pull it back, make it nice and taut, squeeze your butt, all right? So everything nice and tight back there. You got the bar. Turning on your dinner plates, unlock your feet, sit your hips back. And the important thing is to keep your glutes tight the entire time. And I'm gonna show you an activation drill here in a future video on how to pay attention to that. Because what happens is you get to the bottom of a squat and your glutes switch off and you get the duck butt. People's butt goes whoop, whoop. You'll notice it now that I've pointed it out. So you wanna keep it tight because that's gonna keep your spine neutral, right? And then where do you look? Some people say look straight ahead. Some people say look down at the ground. You know what? You need to find out what's best for you and what works best for you. So I'm not the motherfucking scientist. People argue about it. But again, you do what's best for your body, okay? So that is the 4-1-1 on a squat. And remember, you don't wanna just tone, you wanna get fucking massive. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, put some weight on this bitch. Yeah, we could like easily spend a couple hours up here. There's so much shit to talk about. I've been neglecting my people because I'm too lazy. All right, y'all, we're gonna go through the bench. I neglected chest work for a long time because I have no tits. You may have noticed. I even went as far as getting breast implants. Don't recommend. They made me super sick. Now I just wanna build a pec deck, right? I want a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger chest. Whoops. So, when you get on the bench, you're gonna take your shoulders and you think about pulling them down to your hips, right? So you're gonna bring your shoulder blades in and think about really bringing your shoulders down to your hips. Your feet, you're gonna push through your heels, right? So the bench isn't just your chest, it's your whole body, right? Then, again, normally we'd wanna be in a normal barbell situation. I'm not a big fan of the Smith machine, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, There's a method of bringing your elbows out like this. Be working a wider angle of your chest, or bringing your elbows in like this so you're loading your tricep. And when you get down to the bottom, the most important thing when doing any kind of chest work is a lot of times people get down here and they collapse their chest. You don't want to do that. You want to think that there's a meat hook in your chest. Sorry to all the vegans, but there's a big giant fucking meat hook in your chest. The ones they use to hang up cows and stuff. It's terrible. It's real life, okay? So there's a meat hook in there and it's pulling your ass up, your chest up. So you come down, chest stays up. Chest stays up. My butt is tight, pushing through my heels. And that is how you fucking bench. This is really not great. It's not like super great. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh good, my knee didn't blow out. Things are going great. Bitch, I'm out of breath. I started vaping a week ago. It's like you're gonna tuck that under and tuck this down like this. The name of the game is called Get Massive. Are you man enough to take it from a woman? I don't know, let's find out. Buy my shit. Like you have to take the fiercest shit. Oh my God, you really gotta go, but you can't. And everything is working. And that is how you fucking bench.